Saw some people the other day crying, Trump has removed money. He said he's not giving us any more money. Why are you crying? It's not your government, it's not your country. He has no reason to give you anything. You don't pay taxes in America. This is a wake-up call for you to say, okay, what are we going to do to help ourselves?
Well, we've had discussions about the stoppage of funding, and it is entirely within their own right. I mean, it is their money, and in many ways it's a wake-up call on our part as South Africans that we've got to find ways of being self-reliant, of relying on our own resources, and that is what our people expect.
Are we not ashamed as Africans, as we always depend on the Western world before we can take care of our people? Our presidents, our African leaders, what are they doing as leaders? Because you cannot depend on foreign aid and you call yourself a leader, whilst you get all the funding from the U.S. aid. A lot of people are saying that the funding from the U.S. aid was something little. But let me tell you, that is a big lie. Billions and billions of dollars were coming to Africa annually, every year. And what was the purpose of this U.S. aid fundings? It was medical purposes. But our hospitals in Africa, are we doing well medically? Are we taking care of the sick patients in our hospitals? It will amaze you that you go to hospitals and you find no medicine.
Wait for it. Not to continue. Don't touch my phone, sir. You don't pay for my phone, sir. Don't touch my phone. You don't pay for it. Don't touch my phone. Yeah, don't touch my phone. It does. You guys are not assisting the patients. Why are they sitting here for a long time? Yes, she must come and ask why. Yes.
So we cannot blame Donald Trump that he is greedy, he is wicked. We cannot blame the American citizens that they are no longer giving us their taxpayers' money. It is very wrong of us as Africans to blame them. We have to blame our corrupt leaders for not standing on their feet and act as leaders. They are so corrupt to the extent that they can go and borrow monies from outside and come and share it into their pockets. The loot and share is going on in many African countries. Let us look at Burkina Faso. The president, the young 36-year-old president Ibrahim Traoré, he is doing marvelous for his country, but we call him a dictator. To me, dictatorship is the way to go in Africa because democracy has totally failed us as a continent. And let me tell you, my country Ghana is not an exception from this corruption that is going on in Africa. My country Ghana is one of the corrupt countries in Africa. You may be listening to lies that Ghana is not corrupt. But let me tell you, this pit that you're seeing on the screen, it is a national cathedral that $58 million was borrowed from the Western world to do this project. But it was not even done. Only the foundation cost $58 million. Let me ask you, if we tell you that $58 million can only do a foundation as this, will you believe? You will never believe because it doesn't make sense, right? But the leaders of Ghana under the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo told us that this foundation of the National Cathedral cost $58 million. They share the money into their pockets whilst the citizens of Ghana are suffering. Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president of Kenya, has gained my respect. This is a clear evidence that Uhuru Kenyatta is not a corrupt leader.
We have to begin to reprioritize what is important for us as Africans on the continent and where should our resources go. And towards that end, to remember the amount of resource we waste killing each other. When you see the devastation caused across this continent by the many unnecessary wars, Sudan, DRC.
This is nothing but the truth. We have to take care of ourselves because we got all the resources. We got the gold, we got the diamond, we got the coltan, we got the manganese, we got the timber, we got the crude oil. Everything is available for us to progress as a continent. Why do we blame America or Donald Trump for stopping the US aid whilst we have all the resources? Whilst we have to find means and ways to cater for ourselves, to take our destinies into our own hands, to be able to manage our own affairs. Gayton Mackenzie, a minister in South Africa, is still begging the US to support, to feed, to take care of the people in Africa. This is a disgrace.
Let's fix our relationship. You talk about BRICS. Russia, rightly so, rightly so. Russia jumped to the opportunity to restore the relationship with America. India was the first visit that happened, was India. Don't come here. The world is going right. You want to go this way. We need each other. So I want to say to South Africans, you can howl as much as you like. At the moment, we can't even give our doctors a job.
Burkina Faso, under the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré, is building plants, is building technological machines to utilize their natural mineral resources into a final product. What are we doing the rest of Africa? We have to do the same. We have to utilize our natural mineral resources into a final product. We must not only wait all the time for the Western world to come and buy these resources cheap from us. Let me use DR Congo as an example. They got coltan, and their coltan amounts to 70% of the world's coltan. And what do we use coltan for? Before a cell phone can operate, it needs coltan to manufacture the battery. Before electric cars can operate, it needs coltan to manufacture the batteries. The Tesla vehicle is an example. Before a laptop can operate, it needs coltan to manufacture the batteries. That means the Western world always takes this coltan for free. If they don't take it for free and they pay for it really with a good amount of money, I don't think DR Congo will be poor as at now. DR Congo would have been the richest country in the world. They deserve to be the richest country in the world because commodities that the world's population, the majority of the world's population depend on, it uses coltan. So DRC have to be the richest country in the world. The truth is always bitter, but it heals. I will not tell you anything other than the truth. That is why you need to subscribe to this channel. You need to share the video. You need to drop your comment and always come back to watch our videos. My name is Don Cyrus. A world to the wise, it is always enough.